Hi guys, welcome to Investing with JYK, and today we'll discuss the dividend situation on Surgutneftegas, and this is especially on their preferred shares, which they sometimes call preference shares. You can see preferred shares here, and in their reports they call it preference shares. But anyways, we want to find out how much you get paid per share for its how much you will get paid per share in 2019 in terms of dividends for its preferred ADRs. Okay, so Surgutneftegas is a Russian oil company, and I actually started looking at it after Sven pointed out it to me. I think he probably did he make a video on this? Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. I forgot. But this is from a different angle. I intend to show you how to compute the dividend for this year, even though they haven't announced it yet. In fact, I haven't computed it myself either. I'm doing it on the fly. So if I make mistakes, I make mistakes. All right. So one thing to keep in mind: each ADR, is 10 preferred shares. So there's a 10-to-1 thing. So 10 Russian shares equals 1 ADR. So multiply the Russian dividend per share by 10, you will get the ADR dividend per share. Simple enough. Now, next thing, we have this regulations on dividend policy of Surgutneftegas revised. And you go to here. This 3.2 is a thing that concerns the preferred shares, or as they call it, each preference share. So, very confusing stuff here. It says the total amount payable as dividend on each preference share shall be set at the rate of 10% of the company's net profit based on the results of the last reporting year, divided by the number of shares accounting for 25% of the charter capital of the company. Whew. That is one of the longest sentences I have read this year. Well, even last year too, I would say. Now, my understanding is that this essentially means you get a 40% payout ratio, right? So you would take 10% of the profit divided by 25% of the share count. Share count being the sum of the shares of both preferreds and the ordinaries. Now, I don't know this for sure, but I think that's correct. If you really want, you can repeat what I did for past years and see if that's correct. And even if you don't do it, I'll probably run it myself just to make sure that I'm not bullshitting myself. Okay, so with this out of the way, now we have another line. So the other line basically says that the dividend per share on a preferred share is at least as high as a dividend on a ordinary share. So if the ordinary shareholders get a dividend payout ratio of more than 40%, as a preferred shareholder, you would get the same, and you would be at least as well off as the ordinary ones. Obviously, what you lose in preferred shares, you lose voting rights, and that's mentioned somewhere else in their website. Okay, so with that, we just need to find out how many shares they have total and how much profit they have. So I did check this quarterly report for 2018 fourth quarter, which is basically end of the year, but they decided not to provide any financial data which makes sense because on top of the fourth quarter report, you also have the annual reports, which is very confusing. But whatever. The annual report, we don't have the annual report, but at least we have the 9-month report. So if we take the profit of the 9-month and do the same calculation on it, the result will be an underestimate. And if we're satisfied with the underestimate, this may already be a good or an attractive investment. Obviously, there's a bunch of other concerns, but in terms of dividend only. So, it doesn't have profit per share, which is very annoying, but whatever. The profit for 9 months is 600 million rubles, and because the unit measures are thousands, and here you got like 600 million here, but so put another 600 billion. 600, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, divided by number of shares. I'm just copy this. Here we go. Just to make sure I'm not kidding myself, I think the charter capital for ordinary shares are the same as the charter capital for preference shares, as they call it. So let's just see. The total charter capital is 43 billion. And so let's see, 43, 427, 992, 940 multiplied by 8226. So this is the nominal value. Okay, and then number of shares. Does this thing have number of shares? Equity table? No. Damn it. Okay, let's see. Maybe I should just open this. No. Annual consolidated financial statements. Let me just open that instead. Oh, that's the auditor's report. Wrong. This. Share count. No, but hopefully we have something that tells me. Okay, here we go. Per share. Oh, here we go. Yay, number of shares issued. Fantastic. Okay. You can see these are, I'm correct. They are 1-to-1. So the par value is the same. So essentially the number of share count is 35725 995 plus 7701 998. Oh, and then these are thousands. So let's just put. Actually, we don't need to do anything because on the other table, that's also thousands. Right, so that cancels out. So this multiplied by 25% is your the shareholder to go over. And here, I just want page 54. I think. Page 54, yes. Oh, come on. 10 more to go. Uh-oh. No. Page 54. Where are you? Okay, here we go again. You have the income statement total 600 million. So instead of doing 600 million, I'm just going to type this out the entire thing. Right? 269,451, and you have to divide that by 10 because as you get or to make it consistent, multiply by 0.1, which is 10% of the profit, divided by 25% of the of the share count. Now you end up with 5.51 rubles. Multiply that by 10. That's your ADR share. So each ADR will get you 55 rubles, which is about $1. Assuming they make $0 on the last quarter. But that's very much unlikely. But let's just be conservative though. Let's say that we are again 2017. So for 9 months, they only made 90 million, well, 90 billion in this case, because, units. So let's just divide by 330 million. So let's, put that in here. It's still an underestimate because 2018's oil price is actually higher than 2017 oil price. 90867,511 divided by 3. Okay, so we get something like 57 rubles, 58 rubles. So let's do 58 rub to USD, 88 cents, and this is the ADR, and it doesn't show, and it crashes. Fantastic. Surgut. So you have two of them. You have the preferred Y and then the ZY. I'm not sure why they put the Z there, but whatever. So 88 cents divided by 6.01. So you're looking at 14-15% dividend this year at least. At least, I think. And that'll be it for today or tonight or whatever you call it. And if you like it, click like. I probably analyze this company a little further because this is the first time I saw this 14.6% figure. So yeah, you got this at the same time as me. Well, actually, I recorded it before you saw it, so slightly earlier. But it's the first time I saw this number during this video. I'll try to keep this short and not bore you guys too much. And this is that, and I'll do a balance sheet analysis on this company and next time and see if there's any liquidity issues. By the way, imagine if you bought here, but you don't know. It's a cyclical company, right? So, but just for the sake of it, if I want to feel really happy and imagine that I bought here, I'll be getting 18%. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, see you guys. Bye.